So this is my cult. Not really, but I just finished building this cathedral, and I decided that it'd be really cool. Oh, there's a golem already. To make some room downstairs. Hello, cat. You're a new cat. Hello. Yeah, want some fish? There you go. There you go. I built this cathedral, and this is the downstairs. And I decided instead of just leaving the whole downstairs empty, I thought it'd be really cool to fill it with villagers. Because this is... Ooh. What was that noise? I don't know. It must be working. Somebody must be working. And there's a trader. Where's your llamas, trader? Anyways, let's take a quick look at it. I'll go shut the door so it looks kind of nicer. That was the downstairs, by the way. I lined all these the doors with the walls. It's like that prismarine right there. The walls of prismarine, blocks of prismarine. I did the back doors. I'll show you the doors and windows first. Downstairs windows, which you can actually see the villagers in there and their beds and stuff. And the side has all these colored windows, really tall. I've got magenta, purple, cyan colored windows, glass. The borders are this lapis lazuli and white chiseled quartz block. That's right, I use that a lot, the chiseled quartz block. And it's got a border down the bottom of stairs and a border up the top of stairs all the way around. Saw the back a bit, but let me see. Now there's pink stuff that I don't care about that really. I just was caring about the platform that the cathedral was built on. It's completely inspired by the beautiful, gorgeous yellow cathedral by Shalaquin's schematics that we saw in one of my recent videos. But this is my own design, of course. Now I did get a little bit of design help from another builder to put stairs on top of and underneath some of these windows. And he did it differently than I'm doing it, and he didn't use the prismarine walls or anything like that around the edges. That was my idea. So just a little bit of an idea from a couple other people. I did get the stair border at the bottom and top from somebody. Yeah, somebody that did a yellow church. If you look up cathedrals and churches on Google, Minecraft cathedrals and churches, you'll probably see a yellow church being built. And I got a little bit of an idea from him of the border on the bottom. The front is pretty much all completely my idea. Everything pretty much is my idea, but I just was gently inspired by some of the others that I saw. The Shalaquin Cathedral and I've been in churches before and stuff like that, so I have some idea of what to do. But I used a cross in the beginning at the front here as a sort of stained glass idea, and the border around it is just various terracotta blocks and rocky type blocks and terracotta, purple terracotta or whatever, I don't know, prismarine blocks, lapis lazuli. I don't remember the name of the pink block, and I use diamonds too, and the white quartz block. I can't remember anything. These end borders are the quartz blocks. Oops. We'll go down. We'll go up. We'll go up, and I'll show you up here. And this is the roof. We've got lapis lazuli. I was using it as sort of a blue wood to use, and I got stained glass up here at the top too. Just stripes of magenta and light blue, purple, and cyan. Just in a straight line, and just the lapis lazuli as sort of wooden braces for the roof, and of course I lined that also with the white quartz block. The front of the roof, it just has a sort of 3 square kind of blockage to it, resembling a sort of cross. This little 3 cross thing in the front, that's just to fill in the empty space of the purple. And I thought I'm calling it the Country Cathedral because it's a cathedral with stained glass and it's pretty big. I mean, it's pretty huge, you know, compared to some of the other stuff I've built, except for my towers. That tall tower there, that's the tallest thing I've ever built. But it is pretty big. So it's a country cathedral. If it was a country church, it'd be much smaller. I added the white quartz stairs as a sort of border on the outside of the lapis lazuli and to edge the roof. The stained glass is sort of inset. I used complete blocks and not just slices. I used complete blocks because I just wanted the color to be, you know, pretty good for the glass. I layered the front door, you know, sort of. I started pretty much in here, and I used prismarine with the quartz and the prismarine, and then the pink blocks and the purple blocks, more quartz, diamond, more pink, and then I came out a bit for the purple terracotta and lapis lazuli, and then outside the lapis lazuli I added the quartz blocks, and I pretty much did that, you know, everywhere. You can see the layered look. I like it. It gives it a little bit of definition. Oh, they're getting kind of busy. They're doing their thing, their church. Okay, so the back wall is just sort of a simple picture of the 3 crosses, and that's supposed to represent Jesus's cross, the thief's cross, and the other sinner's cross. And then there's clouds up in the sky and the sunlight to represent resurrection morning, because Jesus is no longer dead. Okay, so that's the picture. And I was sort of remembering Alexander and Bob Ross's paintings, where they say when you're painting, start at the corners kind of darker and get lighter in the top corners on the sky. So I kind of started with that. The lapis lazuli, well, it's not really lapis lazuli, it's some other kind of stone, but the purple edging, and then the dark, and then the dark green, and then the turquoise, and then the stained glass pictures. I just wanted to keep it kind of simple. I mean, if you were sitting in church, it would be interesting enough to look at, but not too busy so that you couldn't listen to a sermon or teaching. But it's really pretty and pleasant to look at, with a nice idea. There's another cat. Here, cat. We'll just feed you all. There you go. Now, for this area where a pastor would stand, I used the magic book and some diamonds and a little staired podium area. And I built this. This is a piano, because when you go to church, a lot of times you'll have music or a piano, and this is just black blocks. I don't even know what it's called, and the keys are just the lighter. Oh gosh, were they stairs? They might have been stairs. Yeah, they might have been stairs. The lighter block out front for the keys, and then I put red fencing down for the legs, a couple of posts here and there to make it look like, you know, where piano legs might be. And the top, this is the design of the piano, 2 in the back, then 3, and then 4, and then the keys out front. And the bench, the sitting bench, is just 2 blocks sitting together. Then I put red wall sticks on it, and end rods for candles, and I just thought that was really nice looking. Now, lots of churches have flowers in them, and this game doesn't really give you large pots of flowers that I know of, so I just planted some flowers on the back corners and in the back. And I really love the enchantment book, because it's so cool. Like, you could just use it for a Bible, so that was really cool. And lots of times in a church, here, cat, you want this? You want a fish, cat? There you go. Lots of times in a church, you'll have an area off to the side that the pastor can enter by. And because this is a cathedral and it's so huge, I decided to make these stairs down here. So, you know, he could come down here and study and stuff like that, and then enter by the stairway. So we'll go back up. Now, this pattern on the floor was my own idea. I began it with, of course, you enter the church with these quartz stairs. And I left the sides open so you can put walls here if you want to. I just decided to keep it open for now. And you can climb up the stairs, which I lined with magenta glass. Yep. And the floor is tiled with terracotta tiles and lapis lazuli and white quartz blocks. And I just sort of laid them down in a nifty pattern all over the whole thing. And I used white quartz stairs and prismarine stairs for the pews. I did line the top of the roof with stairs, and the bottom edging here I lined with stairs as well all the way around. For lighting, I built now I copied and pasted this whole cathedral to make sure that my copy and pasting worked, and I forgot that I hadn't put any lighting in it. So I came back here and I put these red walls as just one on top of the other, like sticks, and then with the end rods on top for candles to light all the walls on both sides, as well as the candlesticks you saw on the piano. One more thing about lighting in here is then I created some little simple chandeliers. I added some lapis lazuli and brought it down low 3 times, right here at the back and in the middle, and then near the beginning. And the blue is like, blue wood to me, so. And then I added these green prismarine. I added one more block of lapis lazuli, and then these prismarine walls. I added 4 of them to the center block. I added the block there, and then a lower 4 walls. And then I added chains, and the middle chain, I added 4 chains around the edges, and then the middle chain is 2 chains length, and I added end rods to all of them. And I did that 3 times. This is the first chandeliers I've ever made. And they're pretty simple, but it does the trick, it looks pretty cool. Now, after I built the church, then I added doors, and then I added a glass front to it. And that was pretty much just to keep the villagers, entrapped. But not really, but it just kind of looks kind of cool, I think. So the glass and the doors, I don't think comes with the copy and pasting. You'd have to do that yourself if you like it. And the lighting does not come with the copy and paste in one. At least at this moment in time, it doesn't. I could try to copy and paste it again. It was actually difficult for me to copy and paste this because it was such a large building. I had to try to do the corners, and I got it to work. So I got it to work. But the lighting down here, I added later, and it's just prismarine wall sticks on every other blue lapis block, and I added end rods as the lamps, so it lights up the whole downstairs floor. And the floor is the ceiling is so high, there's plenty of room, to walk around and stuff like that underneath it. The villagers are all doing their jobs, and golems are protecting them, which is kind of cool. Look, I don't know why is he standing on top of that? I don't understand why they stand on top of their workstations sometimes. Are they missing something? Am I missing something that they should be doing? But I was pretty happy with all the different. I added the beds and a bunch of workstations before I planted the villagers. So I was pretty happy that I got a lot of different looking villagers, because I guess it matches their job stations and stuff like that. And I had a dog. Yeah, here he is. While I was building, I was working on the back, and this dog showed up. So I saved him. And then I copied and pasted the building, and I did tell it, at first I told it not to add entities, but I noticed in my copy pasted building that I built somewhere else that the dog showed up to. So if you end up with a copy of this church, of this cathedral, you'll probably get the dog too. If I copy and paste it again, it might even come with villages, but I haven't tried that yet. So also, This has a larger outside border to it. Because it's so large, I wanted to create as least trouble as I could to copying and pasting it and saving it. So I just started it right here at a corner. And I had a lot of trouble copying it and saving it. The first time I tried it was just with the front wall, and it didn't do well, but it worked okay when I did corner blocks. So I started with corner blocks, and I put all 4 corners in down the bottom and 1 corner way at the top in the sky. And that actually worked. So that's the country cathedral. And my cult. Thanks for watching.
Yep.